Yeah, right will take us up to Shepherd, left will take us to Man.
If we take the right, it takes us to Shepherd, then we have to go back down again. If we take the left.
What's up, guys? Tech Ninja 81. So I've got a question for the motovloggers out there using the Drift series of cameras. As you guys know, I've been using my the Drift Ghost S. I've been using it for the last couple of months, I guess. Overall, I'm very happy with the camera. However, I've had a couple of minor issues with it, and I'm wondering if anybody else has had the same problem and if they've been able to determine the solution. For the most part, the camera's been very stable. It is running the newest firmware, which as of this moment, I think is just version 1.0.0.0, whatever. But yeah, it's running the newest available firmware. I'm using an ADATA 32 gig Class 10 UHS-1, UHS-I, whatever, micro SD card. I should probably note, first of all, that I have used this card in one of my cell phones before, and that phone, I don't know if it was the phone or the card, because the phone had a tendency of corrupting images, but it may have been the memory card. So that's probably going to wind up being my solution right away. I'm actually planning on going and picking up a new memory card today. But in case that doesn't wind up fixing it, or maybe if some of you guys have some other feedback on this, here's the thing. So the camera will, like I said, for the most part run very stable. It's very solid camera. But every once in a while, I'll turn it on, I'll start recording, and like 1 second into recording, the camera just freezes. Or sometimes it'll be after a while, after like, say, 15-20 minutes. Now, I know this firmware version apparently fixes a 22-minute video stop bug. I don't know if that's like a freezing bug as well or what. But assuming it doesn't wind up just being my memory card or like a faulty unit or something, I'm wondering if it's something else that maybe is a common issue. It's kind of weird because when the camera freezes, it doesn't just completely lock up all the time. Like, for example, yesterday I was out recording with some friends, and the camera froze, but you know how like you can press and hold the power button here and have it shut off, and you get that 3 beep tone to indicate that it's turning off. It did that, but then I looked at the camera and the camera was still on. It was still like, it still had the live view going on. It was acting as if the camera was functional, but it wasn't responding to any controls. Same thing with the remote. Actually, when it did that, apparently the camera completely lost all of its settings, because I recorded 720p and 60 FPS and a few other settings that have been changed. It went back to the default of 1080 and I think 30 frames and a few other things. So the camera lost all of its settings, and it would not respond until I pulled the battery. Now, I've had to do this a few times, but this is the first time that it actually lost all the settings while like in the process. So yeah, I reconfigured everything, and the camera's been fine since, but it's just a little annoying because I don't like the fact that I'm losing video content when this happens. This time when it happened, it actually was able to recover the video file, but I don't think it did it, like I never even saw that option when it happened before, maybe because I just pulled the battery and never really looked at that. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you're in the middle of shooting a vlog and the camera just fails on you and you lose everything. So again, it freezes up. Sometimes the camera itself still functions, but won't respond to any controls. Other times it just locks solid, and I don't know what to do with it when that happens. Have you guys had that same issue? And if so, have you found a solution? If you can let me know, I'd appreciate it. Either a comment or a video response. Hell, even a Google link, I don't care. Just let me know. Hopefully, like I said, when I replace the memory card, maybe that'll be the end of it. Because I think I've mentioned before, I think it's this GoPro that I'm recording with. Every once in a while, it freezes up too, and I never have found a solution to that. I've tried different memory cards. It just seems to be the camera itself. I have 2 of the exact same model. One never freezes. This one freezes about 1 every 10 times that I use it. Alright guys, well, I guess that's it for the moment. I'm actually just on my way out to meet up with Cool Crazy Chaos and Pikua. Gonna go do some ride around and probably do some vlogs while we're at it. So for the moment, Tech Ninja 81 out. Ride safe, ride smart.